Hello, everyone. My name is Shootualot, and I have a friend today for my first dual commentary. His name is Boltjet135. Say hi.
Hi everyone from P-Tank Subscriber Box.
He is one of my first subscribers, and he is going to help me with my video today.
And you've got a team, is it Team Deathmatch on Crash or Domination?
Domination, as usual, for me.
Ah, Domination.
Um, I'm
So,
I'm gonna use the Brett 50 cal. And what do you like the Brett 50 cal, or do you prefer another sniper?
um, I do use the Barrett 50 cal, but mainly with ACOG. But my favourite is ACOG M40, simply because it's got um, damage boost with the ACOG.
Wait, the ACOG gives a damage boost?
Yeah, it's like 70 with regular scope and 75 with ACOG.
I didn't know that. Okay. I'll remember that from now on. But in this game I didn't have the ACOG yet, but I normally prefer the ACOG. So M40, it's a good weapon, but I prefer the Brett 50 cal just because in close quarter combat situations I can spam the trigger a little bit more.
Well, and also the M40 trains you to pick your shots. Because that's why I don't really use the M21 or Dragunov, because you have a tendency to just pull the trigger as fast as you can.
And I've had people that's all they did the whole game. They would just take a Brett 50 cal and no scope spam every single person.
Yeah. So what's your favorite sidearm for when you are sniping?
On lower levels, it would be the USP without the silencer, and then once I get the Deagle, I prefer that.
So you don't like the M9 or 45?
The M9 has more ammo, but it has less damage, and then I just don't use the other one, so
I suppose the best tactic with the Desert Eagle is to would you say shoot as fast as you can or sort of take it one shot at a time?
I spam the trigger as fast as I can. That way, because it takes two bullets with stopping power for a Desert Eagle to kill someone, just anywhere. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the chest. And if you spam that, you have more bullets in a smaller amount of time. And if you can keep your shots aimed somewhere around the person, chances are that if it takes you 2 seconds to empty the clip, then at least two of the seven bullets are going to hit your target.
Yeah, and if you aim for the lower part of the body and the recoil, bring it up and it'll sometimes get you a headshot, but it'll most of the time get you the kill.
In my last video, I got a headshot with the Deagle, so that's one of those moments where that happened.
The thing about the Deagle is that once you've taken out one guy, and then if another guy comes along, until you've reloaded, it's kind of hard. But with the USP, you've got more of a chance because of the bigger clip.
Yeah, that's one of the. I remember when I go on block, I used to go on block, and now I've gotten to be a more aggressive sniper instead of a more back, like staying back campy sniper. I would just, on block, there are the stairs that go up, and it's a real sniper spot.
Oh God, yeah.
And if I knew someone was coming because like my claymore went off, I would just sit there with my USP, and I most of the time would be able to kill them before they would kill me, and they had like an AK.
Yeah. I do you like the AK-47?
Yeah, I like it more than the M4 carbine because it's more powerful, and I just like it a lot better. The M4 carbine just it has too high of a rate of fire to where if you miss for 1 second, that's more than half your clip, and so it's just too high a rate of fire for me.
Um, yeah. I guess I do use the M4 more, but I suppose I tend to use the 74U, the SMG AK.
I don't
And
like that at all. I just can't use it very well. It's just too in the middle for me. I can't really use it as an assault rifle, but I can't really use it as a submachine gun either.
what, so you're more catered to the P90?
Yeah, P90 for me. P90 silence, I just rape butt with that just because I just run around rushing everyone, shoot in the back, and it's for me it's my fun weapon, but since I have now prestiged, I cannot use that until I get to 30 or 39, I think maybe.
So you're one of the guys who'd rush up in the spawn with their silenced P90 and absolutely just tear up the entire team.
That is how I like to play when I use an SMG, and one of the best places to do that, if you ask me, is playing Domination on Pipeline if you are the SAS, because they go at sea and they'll just sit there at sea, and if you have extreme conditioning, you can sprint all the way to sea and just mow all of them down before they're ready.
I don't like the P90 silence because A, I can't use it, and if I can't use something, it usually leaves me hating it. And B, people who can use it are usually really, really, really good at using it.
I agree with that a lot. Like sometimes in situations that I don't think that I want to use an SMG, and I'll use like an assault rifle or something. There'll be people running around with P90s, and sometimes they're really, really good, but I think 60% of the time they're just average or bad.
Yeah. So what do you hate in the game? I mean, obviously, noob tubes
Noob
would be number
tubing
one.
is just horrible. I just want to wring the people's neck who noob tube. It's just so bad for me. I just, it's the most horrible thing if you ask me on Call of Duty.
Well,
What
the
do you
thing
hate?
is,
What do you hate most?
uh, people with the P90 silence, but I also hate the guys who run around with Sonic Boom RPGs on what's that? What's the map called when you've got there's like a little square building and then you've got a statue in the middle?
Oh, that's Showdown.
A showdown, yeah. And they trap you in that little building. They fire and they like get a double, triples, and that just I don't like that map anyway, but that just makes it even worse.
That's annoying. I remember I was facing a clan one time, and I was by myself with a bunch of strangers, and they were all sniping, and they were really, really good at sniping, but a bunch of times they would just be hard scoping, and that's a time when I could use the hated P90 or the MP5 silence and mow them all down, and I've gotten a triple feed with that.
I don't want to sort of jinx it, but I haven't seen many M16s in this game so far.
Oh, well, sometimes it depends on the mood for me, because sometimes I'll use it, and I've gotten a free-for-all, but of course I wasn't recording, using the M16 with a noob tube. Did not noob tube a single person, did not even switch to it the whole game just because I just prestiged. And I won the free-for-all 30 with 30 kills in 4 minutes. The closest guy was 6 kills, so that made me feel really good.
Yeah, I mean, because you hear the guys who play on the PS3 and Xbox 360 and they say, "Oh, the M16 was such a whore gun. You know, everyone would use it and it would just ruin your KD." But that's not the case in COD 4 Wii, is it? I
No,
haven't found it.
no, I don't think so. I think it's actually a really good gun, but unfortunately, we've run out of time, and I'm going to have to say thanks, everyone, for subscribing. Thanks, Boltjet, for being here, and please rate, comment, and subscribe this video. See you guys.
See ya.